Hello there, YTPC. Been a long time, hasn't it? It's Gentleman Pipe Smoker. Tuning in again. Been off YouTube for about, I'd say, about a year and a half. I was making videos on a regular basis. Kind of got, I didn't get tired of it, but I kind of faced a little bit of burnout. Even though there's hundreds of blends to review. That's what I was doing, essentially. I would do tobacco, pipe tobacco reviews. And at some point I just stopped. And, but, I'd like to get back on the YTPC and, start making videos again. Something I always enjoy doing. Here on our own little niche on YouTube, the YTPC is what they call the Brotherhood of the Briar. And I came across it years and years ago before I started wanting to make videos. But anyway, that's happenstance. So, long time ago. Anyway, guys, tonight. Sorry, I don't have enough caffeine today. I'll be, for my returning video to YTPC, I'll be making a video on, it's a bulk blend. Yeah, that smells good. It's a bulk blend, and it's a Virginia tobacco. So I'll be doing a review of that. Now, I don't have the tin with me, but the tobacco I'm smoking and my pipe, actually housekeeping first here, it's a Peterson B10 Dalkey. I purchased this around, I believe it's around 2014, and it's served me well ever since. I wanted to choose a blend. I just recently, from smokingpipes.com, I was looking for a blend that may be good for spring and summer. Now, it's not fall anymore, but this could be construed as a good blend for that time too. Generally any warmer weather. So guys, when I used to present videos, my metrics, I would essentially take the description from smokingpipes.com, and I'm not getting paid to advertise them, guys. So yeah, don't think that. They're a good company based down in South Carolina. I love them. I get my products shipped fast, and just all around a good company. So, if you're going to do business, my advice would be to do business with them. Although there's equally other great retailers out there. So anyway, guys, the review I'm doing tonight, and the one I'm posting tomorrow, I'll actually show you the tobacco. Today's been a little bit hectic. It's a relaxing Easter weekend. But tonight I'm doing Sutliff 507C Virginia slices, and I'll read you the description here. It says a flue-cured Virginia flake with a smooth aromatic topping, which is honey. They applied like a light, I believe a very light and subtle note of honey on this. Sutliff's Virginia slices is blended to provide an enjoyable smoke with an extra bit of fragrance and flavor. Now, with all pipe blends, there's numerous metrics. Excuse me, man. Have some tea here. I decided to go with the Earl Grey. to pair with this tobacco. It goes very well considering both have citrus-like flavors, and a little spice too. 1 minute here, let me relight this. All right, so as I was saying before, yeah. The retrohale on this is what I can describe as a floral type spice. Even a little sweet, if that makes sense. Kind of fills your nose buds or taste buds with that. So got my dog here, Otto, with me. He's always enjoys when he's out here making videos with me. So 507C slices. Smoking pipes uses a metric of 1 dot to 5 dots, depending on like the strength and the aromatic qualities of the tobacco. So the strength on this is 2 out of 5, which it does contain very little nicotine. In my experience, I'm smoking an unfiltered pipe, by the way. Yeah, so it's not gonna, knock you over the side of the head with a nicotine punch, like some other pipelines do. Actually, many others do. Yeah, the room note is 2, which is it's 2 is, well, obviously close to 1. So it's a very. I've smoked this both indoors and outdoors, and it's a very pleasing aroma. It's it has very pronounced aroma of kind of like a honey bread, like a sweet bread, almost baking. So it's a very, very enjoyable thing to sit around. So the taste is 3. Now, I had a few bowls of this today. I was pondering that. I was thinking about the general taste of it. Now, well, I mark it at 3 out of 5. Probably not. I mean, to me, the taste is wonderful. It's bready. There's some light citrus components that remain throughout the bowl. So that's why I'm pairing it with the Earl Grey tea. It's just they complement each other very well. Now, the other descriptions I agree with, the room though and the strength. 2 out of 5s, both of them. The taste, 3 out of 5. I would say, moreover, it's probably a 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 5. It's a very light tasting Virginia, but it still maintains its flavor profile pretty well, if that makes sense. Now, with pipe blends, or if you guys are new to the YTPC, smoking pipes list components and these are main factors, mind you, components, family, cut. So the components are Virginia. This is all Virginia tobacco. There's no dark fire Kentucky or Perique, Cavendish, Burley, Orientals. But what stuck out to me was this being such a mild blend in its nature. The retrohale, the spice that you get, as I mentioned before, the floral spice that you get. Very pleasant. Has the floral characteristics as I was talking about, but enough spice not to burn your nose too much. As compared to a dark fired blend, which I smoke every day. I mean, I buy that stuff in bulk. So the family's in Virginia too. Just straight good old Virginia here. There's nothing too complicated about it. And the cut is a flake. I wish when I've been trying to do this review, just things have been so hectic. I've been trying to do this review and I had everything set up and I forgot the jar. So, so it is what it is, I suppose. So, yeah, Sutliff 50C slices comes in flakes. Now they're about like yay long, probably about 8-9 inches long. And what I do is with the H.H. McBaron blends, I'm sure you guys are accustomed to those by now, or most flake tobaccos are cut in probably like 2-3 inch strips. And the width varies, of course. But what I did was just I cut these in sections of 3 and jarred it up, and I'll tell you guys the smell of that. It's refreshing when you wake up in the morning. You have your coffee. I always have coffee, and then tea, like Irish breakfast tea, is always good. But the smell of it has I wish I had the jar with me now. It has a very strong aroma of fresh baked bread, and that's common in many Virginias. A lot of people describe them as having this hay-like quality, a grassy quality. And this certainly does too. 50C has that, but I believe that honey topping is essential, though. It's one of those components that makes this blend what it is. So, given that, guys, I don't want to ramble on. One of the things in my older videos, I felt they were too long, so I'm going to try to keep them like 10 to 15 minutes usually. Because, people are busy these days, and it's just, I don't know if anyone wants to sit through like a 25-minute video. So, anyway, so I would give the pricing too when I used to do it. So this is a bulk blend, meaning that it doesn't come in tins, no fancy packaging. So you can buy it. It starts out at 1 ounce for $3.76, 2 ounces for $7.08, 4 ounces for $13.36, 8 ounces for $24.93. If you want to buy a pound, $47.73, which, I mean, my God, that's already quite a bit. And if you're completely crazy, 5 pounds, it costs $228.82, which isn't bad. I mean, there's, here in the YTPC, I've seen so many videos, people have massive sellers of tobacco. Virginia's, Kentucky's, Burley blends. And my cellar over the last year was kind of depleted, so I have to start building that back up. Excuse me. So anyway, guys, yeah, I wish I would have brought the jar out. I think 507C slices, I'm going to start giving things a rating as well. I would definitely rate this at 4 out of 5, 5 being the top metric, of course. And this is definitely, yeah, it deserves its rating. It's a light, not overly complex Virginia, but you get notes of clove and honey as well as you smoke through the bowl. And the spice too is just incredible. That's one of the things that's one of my favorite. So I definitely recommend it, guys. Oops, I'm not gonna tripod over with my foot. Yeah, see, my dog doesn't like me making videos. Anyway, guys, I think it's a sleeper blend. I don't know. Smoking Pipes has a review on it. So I would recommend definitely checking that out. And, taste is subjective. People, what's great about cigars and pipe tobacco is you pick up, just as with alcoholic beverages, with whiskey or wine, you pick up nuances. And I think it's fun to get together and just say, hey, oh, did you pick this up? Or I'm picking this up now. And it's kind of, it's a great hobby to have. So in any case, guys, I'll stop rambling on. This has been Gentleman Pipe Smoker, and enjoy your pipe, and be well, guys. Take care.